Look at this practice exercise. The clown chose Mike and she or her. When we speak English, hitting a compound phrase like this usually triggers a momentary panic. To overcompensate, a lot of us instinctively reach for words like she or I. We've been conditioned to think those specific words sound more polite and therefore more correct. But English grammar doesn't operate on what sounds fancy. It operates on a strict mechanical system known as case forms. Pronouns are basically linguistic shapeshifters. They actually change their physical spelling depending entirely on the specific job they are doing in the sentence. There are three main jobs: nominative, objective, and possessive. Once you understand the basic requirements for each of these three categories, you never have to guess what sounds right ever again. The first job category is the nominative case. This uniform is reserved strictly for the doers of the sentence, the subjects actively performing the verb. This is where you use I, he, she, we, and they. This seems straightforward until we introduce a second person into the mix. Adding another name suddenly makes writers doubt themselves and incorrectly swap in an objective pronoun. Look at sentence 11 on this page. Grandma and me went to a class. To solve this, cross out grandma and. You're left with me went to a class. That sounds wrong. Swap it back to the doer form. I went to a class. There is one advanced trap here called a predicate nominative. You can see it in the instructional box right here. The judges will be they. It sounds awkward, but a linking verb acts like an equal sign. The pronoun identifies the subject, so they're equivalent, and it stays in the doer form. The second job is the objective case. These pronouns, me, him, her, us, and them, are strictly the receivers of an action. If an action is happening directly to someone or being given to someone, they are the object, and they take this receiving form. But the ultimate grammatical trap comes from prepositions, words like with, for, or to. Prepositions act like powerful magnets. Any pronoun that follows a preposition is forcefully pulled into the objective case. Which brings us to an infamously misused phrase in sentence 4, between you and I. Between is a preposition dictating position. Prepositions demand a receiver, making between you and I structurally impossible. The correct phrase is between you and me. Whenever a pronoun follows a directional or positional word, it is on the receiving end, and it takes the objective form. The third and final job is the possessive case, and its only purpose is to show ownership. This includes words like mine, hers, theirs, ours, and as we see in this example question, yours. There is one major mechanical trap here. People frequently try to add apostrophes to these standalone pronouns, writing out words like your apostrophe s. Ownership is already part of the word's DNA. Adding an apostrophe is a redundant mechanical error. When you stop treating English like a guessing game based on what sounds polite and start treating it like a mechanical system of job categories, the confusion disappears. Let's run a final test using a complex compound scenario. Look at sentence 5. Will you play a game with he and I? With is a preposition. Since prepositions demand receivers, both pronouns shift to the objective case, resulting in with him and me. True linguistic confidence doesn't come from mimicking an overly formal tone. It comes from understanding the hidden structural mechanics holding the words together. What other grammar rules feel like a total mystery to you? Drop them in the comments and follow for more deep dives into how communication actually works.